Hey guys, how you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tinu, and today we're going to be doing first impression / get ready with me. I'm going to be using a bunch of new products that I featured in hauls and products that I haven't featured in hauls. I really wanted to create something with this Gemini 2 palette, and I'm going to incorporate some of the indie brand palettes that I recently have. This Gemini palette only has 2 shimmers, and I just wanted to really see, yeah, this shimmer is okay, but not that bedazzling like I want. And then this one is also lackluster. I don't know if it's gonna give me what I'm looking for, so I'm gonna try as much as possible to create a look that I know is gonna be fun. So if you guys are interested in seeing a video just like this and you love this type of concept, please give this video a thumbs up. This really helps me out a lot. It lets me know that you guys are enjoying this type of content and you want more of this in the future. And if you have any questions for me or you have any comments regarding this video and you just want to chit chat with me, please leave a comment down below. Enough rambling. Let us get on with the video. For a lotion, I normally like to use my Good Genes. This is really amazing stuff for, it actually helps with the fine lines on my face. If you guys see me look this way, I'm looking at the mirror, because the mirror, if I put it in front of me, it actually kind of comes up on my camera, and I don't want that to happen. So after I'm done putting my lotion on my face, I'm gonna use the Angel Veil primer from NYX. I've heard really great stuff about this primer, how it helps with pores, and you guys know I need all the help that I can get. I just put that in my mouth, by the way. And this is gonna help with reduction of pores, I guess. So what have you guys been doing? I just recently finished my 7th semester of nursing school, so I am just ready for it to be over with. This is from Wet n Wild. This is called the Glass and Correct primer. I don't know how good this primer is, but we're gonna try it on. It's just too much primer that I just... Yeah, that was too much. Look at, I still got so much left. I like to use my MAC Fast Response Cream. I love this because it helps with the lines under my eyes. I don't have too much lines, but the lines that I do have, it kind of helps with filling them in, so that when I apply that concealer, it just, my face just appears all snatched. So right now I have everything laid on. I'm not going to use this yet because I really, you know what, I am going to use it yet because I think I want to do my face first before I do my eyeshadow. Just going to shake this in. I'm going to let that set in. I do want to color correct because I do have like some dark areas, so I'm going to use Lancôme Teint Idole. This is in orange red. Really great for dark skin tones if you're trying to color correct your skin. I like to use my soft blend concealer brush from Sigma. And we're just gonna blend away. When you color correcting, you look like a hot mess before everything comes together. Because I'm using a tinted moisturizer, I want to use a concealer that's at least very similar to my skin tone. This concealer from the Aura Skin is a little bit my skin tone, but I think I'm going to use something that's like a perfect match. So we're going to use the Juvia Place concealer in number 12. This is more of my skin match. Just going to cancel this pink tone with this concealer. And now I'm just taking a damp beauty blender and we're just gonna blend this in. This concealer can serve as foundation for me because it's truly my like perfect skin match. So now we're gonna take the Rare Beauty, this is the Positive Light Tinted Moisturizer, and the shade I'm using is in 44N. I'm using this because I already have concealer on my face and I want something light to go over. The tinted moisturizer is truly a tinted moisturizer. It has not that much coverage. So if you have like a really blemished prone skin, you have a lot of marks, this will not cover that. You would have to do what I just did to get a good coverage. I look really washed out, I know. So we're gonna bring some life to this face. I'm gonna contour. I normally contour nowadays without highlighting first because I want to be able to set my concealer and be it really nicely set rather than have the lines be apparent. So I like to do my contour now. And I'm using the Colourpop No Filter Concealer in Deep Dark. I love this for contouring. I like to start with like one part of my face first because this concealer dries really fast. So I'm working against time, so I like to do that. Trust me, I know I look crazy, but when I'm done, you guys are gonna see it. I highlight my under eyes. I will clean this. Hey, now, I know I look crazy. And then we're gonna take the concealer I intend to highlight with. I'm using the Dior Skin Forever Skin Correct. And the shade I'm using is in 4W. Because I want the highlight to be extra bright, I'm going to take the Sephora concealer. This is the Bright Future Concealer in Pecan. I'm just going to place that right here. Just to brighten up the places I want even more brighter. Forgot to put that Dior Skin Correct. I want it to be at the sides of my nails too, because this is how I used to contour. Now we're just gonna blend. Hey guys, if you guys noticed, I actually lost audio here because my mic unfortunately died. I forgot to charge it, so basically that's what's happening right now. And I'm just doing this voiceover to let you know what I'm doing. I'm basically taking the Laura Mercier Translucent Honey Setting Powder, and I'm using that to set the highlighted portions of my face. If you guys noticed, there was no sound when I was doing the setting of my face. I was basically using the Laura Mercier Medium Deep Powder after I used the Translucent Honey for my highlighted areas. And now I was gonna do my brows. And for my brows, I'm using the Anastasia Brow Freeze Gel. This has been one of my tried and true things. I like to use like my spackle and like basically kind of like spackling my brows. We're gonna take the brow pomade in Ebony. I'm just gonna sculpt up my brows real quick. Now I'm gonna take a concealer to clean up my brows. Now that I've done my brows, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my eyeshadow primer. This is from Glam Light. It's called the Eye-icing eyeshadow primer, and I'm using the shade Caramel. Just gonna prep this gorgeous eyelids for some eyeshadow. So we're gonna take the Melt Cosmetics Gemini 2 palette. I'm gonna start with the LX Queen. I'm gonna start with a deep dark shade because I really don't know where I'm going with this look. Just gonna stamp that out. I can say that this color is so pigmented. It is super deeper than I thought it would be. In the pan, it looks like a dark plum color, but it's like a blackened plum purple color on the eyelids. It's super, super pigmented. I am just enjoying packing this on. Now, we're gonna go with Love Sick. See this color right here? Kind of like a red. I don't know what to call this shade. And we're just going to connect it with that color that we placed just now. The dark plum color. It's blending really nicely. I'm gonna take this color called Sweetheart, and we're just gonna bring that right here. I'm trying to lighten things up a little bit. Yeah, just trying to make sure that we don't make it too dark, because I'm not trying to go there today. Yeah, this look is already getting there. I was trying not to go there. Now I'm just gonna take a clean brush and we're just gonna trying to clean up that excess shade because I don't want it to be all over the place. I'm gonna take Ladylike. We're gonna use that to like brighten things up. Yeah, I want to calm this look down a little bit. It looks a little bit too out there. Yeah. I mean, this palette it's deceiving. You would think that it's a spring palette, but it could be anything you want it to be. It could be a fall palette. It could be winter. So that Ladylike is calming things up. It's bringing things down a little bit to the notch. And then what I do is I'm going to go back to the same colors I used before and try to intensify it a little bit, but not go overboard like I did. So actually I'm just using the brush that I used to place that dark color. And just, yeah, you see that color is still on that brush. And you can see it's re-intensifying the look without looking crazy. So I'm like keeping it a little lower than I did before. It's really nicer than, yeah, this palette is deceiving. It's super deceiving. Like, you think that it's not going to be pigmented, and it is. And then I am going to go back into that Lovesick because I really want that color to pop out a little bit more. And then I'm keeping it right here in the middle of the crease. I'm not moving it anymore. Doing the same on the other side. I'm going to take that Sweetheart again and like concentrate that right here, making sure that it shows as well. Now that I'm done, I'm gonna get one of my companion palettes, like I call it, my indie brand shimmer palettes, and I'm gonna see what I can do with this. Now I have both the Flare Collection Remixed palette and I do have the Break the Rules palette. I'm trying to decide between the two which one I want to wear. Maybe we should use Just Watch. I think that would be very beautiful. This color right here. I'm gonna use my fingers because these shades tend to work better. Oh guys, look at that. What did I say? I'm gonna take the brush so I can get in the corners without. Oh, this is so good. Now that we're done, I'm just gonna do a wing liner. I love my wing liner. I'm going to apply black eyeliner to the lower lash line. I'm gonna take Boy Mom. Making almond eyes. Gonna run that. Now I'm just gonna apply some mascara. I'm just using the Urban Decay, it's called the Perversion Mascara. I only do the top lashes first because when I do spray my face, I don't want the residue of the mascara to transfer on my makeup. And it normally does on my bottom lashes all the time, so I tend to like not do that. The lashes that we're gonna put on, these are velour lashes. They don't exist anymore. They just, I don't know the names of these ones. I think these are called Fluff. Yeah, that's the name of these ones. Gonna put on something neutral today. So we're gonna use a lip gloss over this. I'm using the Huda Beauty Glowish bronzer to bronze my face. I know I didn't say that. I love this Glowish bronzer. I've not used it in a while. For a blush, I'm going to be using this blush from One Size. This is the Cheek Clapper blush, and I'm using the shade GTFO. I'm just gonna be careful because I want a little bit of orange, but I don't want to orangify it up. Like that's even a word. Oh yeah, this blush is perfect. And I'm just applying some of this. It's like a sheen to the blush. Oh yeah, this is perfect. Now, for highlight, this is like, has to be one of my favorite highlighting palettes. It's from Beaute. I'm gonna use, I think I'm gonna use Glowing. Oh yes, this is beautiful. I don't understand why this highlighter hasn't been talked about a lot. It is so beautiful. I'm gonna use my MAC Fix Plus. Here is the final look, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial, and I hope you guys enjoy this look. If you guys like more get ready with me's first impression kind of videos, let me know how you feel about it, and also let me know what kind of looks that you'd like to see next. I really enjoy the Gemini 2 palette. I really want to get my hands on the Gemini 1. The shades in here are really blendable. I used, I think, this 2 shades, the Love Sick, the LX Queen, and I used Almond Eyes, Boy Mom, and Mateo. I tried to incorporate all these shades in this palette. The only shade I didn't use was Schmood and Gemelas and Bella. But overall, I enjoy this palette. This palette is super amazing. The shimmers I really don't care for. They're not as shimmer and metallic as you would expect. The mattes are amazing. I think Melt Cosmetic does the best mattes ever. I first discovered the brand with the palette. This one they had before is amazing, and the shimmers in this palette is outstanding. I really enjoy it. The other palette that I really like, this is the ItsBel Cosmetics palette. I decided to break out the Breaking the Rules. I haven't used this one before, and I used the shade Just Watch. Only thing I will say is that these shades are super flaky. You have to be careful when you are putting them on the eyelid because they can kind of flake everywhere. I didn't know that when I was picking it up with my brush, it would like make that kind of dent. See that dent right here? So you have to be really careful when you're wearing these. This is really, really amazing. The One Size blush is super, super amazing. I love this matte shade right here. I did not use the cream blush, but I did use the luminescent blush right here. I love it. I did it very lightly because I didn't want the look to be completely taken by this blush, but the blush did give it its own little pop right here and there. I used the Rare Beauty tinted moisturizer. This of course is just a tinted moisturizer. I believe this is very light to medium coverage. I don't even think there's a medium in there. It's just light coverage. I think this will work much better when you put it on your fingers and rub it into your face than using a brush, because I think a brush or a beauty blender will kind of make it like more watered down. The Angel Veil primer from NYX is really, really great at decreasing pores. I did notice the smoothing effect. It did make my pores a little smaller and not as visible. And then the other primer that I did like, I was so shocked that I would like this, is the Glass Correct primer from Wet n Wild. This is really great if you want to brighten your skin and make your skin a little glowy. I like the effect of it. It made my skin look glowy. And I do love the Milk Hydro Grip Set Refresh Spray. I love this. This is amazing. It's a 2-in-1 kind of setting spray. You can use it as a primer and as a setting spray as well. I love the concept. I love how it helped me kind of when I was blending my foundation. It helped it adhere to my skin, so it did function as a primer for me. Really, really amazing product. Another product that was new that I did use is the Lancôme Idole Ultra Wear Camouflage Correcting Concealer in Orange Red. This I used to color correct. I used to, you know, conceal the dark circles, the dark marks on my face. Before I applied my skin tone concealer, I applied the Dior Skin Correct. This is my first time using this. I really, really enjoy this. It's very creamy. I love concealers that don't dry fast, and this is just the perfect concealer that allows me to work in my own pace without it drying up on me and being all cakey and a hot mess. This concealer, the Sephora Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer from Sephora, works well, like it should. I only brought it to enhance the shades I already have. So if I have a concealer that seems to be my skin shade and I wanted to make it brighter, I would use this to like put it on top just to mix it together and make it even more brighter than it is. So it does work the way I want it to work. You know what I mean? I think the top of the line would be the Gemini palette. Gemini palette is number 1. The number 2 would be the One Size blush, hands down number 2. And then the number 3 would be the Breaking the Rules palette. So if I wanted to give you my top 3, those are the top 3 that I really like. I really enjoy this palette. I mean, if they can get on board with the shipping, I will highly recommend this company because they make amazing shimmers, and the shimmers are outstanding. That's about it for this video. I have more videos coming up in the future. I do have one of these videos where I'm gonna basically run down some of the late releases and tell you if I'm gonna get it or not. Anywho guys, thank you guys so much for watching again, and I will see you in another video. Bye.